Good morning, everyone. I hope you had restful, beautiful weekends, and I thank you so much for bearing with me for today. I would so much rather have a live class, and this is super annoying. So it'll be straightened out by Thursday, I pray. If not, I'll be working out of my new studio, which I'm very excited about and very hopeful that they have better Wi Fi. But in the meantime, you'll be following along with me at home. The tutorials are divided into short little segments, but mostly there are two lines of thought you want to follow while making ellipses, which is what we're going over today. We're doing sighting exercises and we're doing perspective exercises so that you can get a handle of how to draw ellipses and what ellipses are. So before we go into those tutorials, I just have a couple little announcements. I wanted to say that I'm really excited to see all of your guys' mark making work from last week's assignment. I'll be going through and commenting on all of your uploads in the discussion board today. If you haven't uploaded it yet, I'm going to put it back as open so that you have time to go in and upload it. Stay on top of this class, y'all. We're at midterms next week. So you want to have a nice little portfolio of all the things that you've worked on in this class so far. Even if you're a work in progress person, please upload your work into that Google Drive folder so that we have something to talk about when we have our midterm meeting next week. And I'll just talk about that. So midterms are next week. They're going to be on the 6th and the 8th of October. And the way that that's going to work out is I will email you your start time on Tuesday and Thursday. We will be meeting for 5 minutes to 10 minutes individually. You, me, we'll just be talking. We'll be looking over your Google Drive folder, seeing how much progress you've made, where some strengths are, where some things that could be fixed are. And I will be emailing you all your schedule time. If not by Thursday, then before the weekend. Okay, so you will still have exercises and tutorials to do during class time. I'm going to upload all of that in the exact same format as I'm doing today. So next Tuesday and next Thursday, you'll be following along at home. It's not quite as involved as today's tutorials. It's really more about getting you set up for where we're launching into for the next 8 weeks. So we've been really going over technique for the last few weeks since the start of class, and we're going to be working on how to apply that technique into actual drawings, mostly still life, and some other kind of fun things like self-portraits and some figure drawing. And right now we have just basically 1 or 2 more weeks of kind of getting down the technical aspects of things, but I think you're all on a roll. Like, some of you are really blowing me away, and all of you are blowing me away with your effort. So I'm really excited to see how you guys apply your techniques to the actual craft of drawing. And this is a nice little jumping off point. I think we worked really hard with perspective and making squares and boxes and blocks, but a lot of drawing and representational drawing doesn't really have that much like angular square geometry. There's a lot more fluidity and organic shape, but they still follow the rules of perspective when you're drawing things accurately. So we'll be learning these ellipses as kind of the foundational tools for how to get to that point. And that's, Thursday classes. So, and I'll be writing this out in an email and sending it out to you guys in case you want like written clarification. But our Thursdays are going to look like this. So Thursdays, when there are projects due, we will have a critique 2 Thursdays in a row. The first Thursday, it'll be, we'll start off with the discussion board from 11:10 to 11:40. That's your time to write in the discussion board. I want really thoughtful responses, and I want you to take your time, so I'm not putting it as homework, because I want you to feel like this is your time, this is your class time to be really thoughtfully looking over the work of your fellow students and commenting on it. I also want it to be for the first 30 minutes of class on Thursday because I want you guys to see everybody's work, everyone who's uploaded. If you do it like the day before, you might not see everybody's work. So my goal is for everybody to have your work posted by 11:10 on Thursday that the work's due, and everybody to be commenting from 11:10 to 11:40 on that Thursday when the work is due. Those are for the projects. And I will always clarify the difference between an assignment and a project. Then the following Thursday, we'll have from 11:10 to 12:45 to do a formal critique. So I'm sorry, I should have said that clearer. So there's 2 Thursdays in a row. That first Thursday, 11:10 to 11:40 is your discussion board time. From 11:40 to 12:45, that is our formal discussion time. And we'll try to be around 3 to 5 minutes per student. Okay, so then the next Thursday is 11:10 to 12:45, we'll be having critique. So 3 to 5 minutes per student. And really digesting and giving each other that feedback. There will only be about 4 more projects, 4 or 5, give or take. So those kind of formal Thursdays will be not every Thursday. What the other Thursdays will look like will be exercise and work days. So those will be days where you can either finish up what was being worked on Tuesday if it's kind of a longer assignment, or we'll have new instructionals, new tutorials to follow along with. And I will be checking in with you. We will still have that live Zoom meeting, and you can comment on each other's work during that time. If there's like this kind of bubble of free time and work time, I encourage you guys to use that time to go into the discussion board and comment on each other's work. So I hope that clears things up. I will also send that out in a written memo, and we will begin this class tutorial. I hope that wasn't super long-winded, and I hope if you guys are going to watch the debates tonight, maybe pour yourself an extra large glass of patience.